Hello. Right, we are back. Had a bit of a break from videoing. We've had a bit of a funny old start to the year, really, and then we've had a few funerals to attend, unfortunately, just after Christmas, and then my Auntie Wendy had a bit of a heart attack. Bless her heart. So if you're watching this, Auntie Wendy, get better soon, darling. Okay, give us all a scare like that. So anyway, that's all. We've got all sorted out there, everyone's okay, and we are now in Setthorns Camping and Caravanning Club site in the New Forest. It's Camping in the Forest site. We're in New Milton in Hampshire, and it's just like a great big woodland with camping pitches on it. I mean, we're in a electric hard standing pitch. You can see us here. And I'll just give you a spin round. We're in an electric hard standing pitch. We're just waiting for a storm to arrive. Every time we've been away this year, there's been a flipping storm with a name. You know your luck's knackered when that happens. So we're in this pitch. We found a really good level one, actually. We pulled on spot on the old blacksmith's spirit level eyes. So it's a beautiful, great big woodland site with hard standing pitches, big XL hard standing pitches with electric hookup, which is what we're on. I think there are some camping pitches as well, and some grassy pitches for tents. Beautiful. We've been for a walk already, and yeah, seen some great birds, got a few photographs and a bit of footage. The other bit of news is that I've just been spending my money. Just bought a 600mm Canon L series lens, a Mark II, and it's a flipping beast. It's something that's taken my photography to a whole new level. It's amazing. So I've got my 5D Mark IV stuck on the back of that. I've got a Gitzo fluid gimbal head and a Gitzo Series 3 tripod underneath it, and I've got lens coat neoprene stuff on it. And Kevin Keatley from Wildlife Washing Supplies, right, Kevin, so got me these camouflage leg wraps, leg covers, which he still does, and also this huge, great big waterproof cover for it. So, but it's a beast. So hopefully I'll get some nice footage of birdies and wildlife and all that sort of stuff, and some nice photographs. So I hope you enjoy this video. It's just going to be a little introduction to the site and some of the wildlife we see on it in this one, and then we're going to go walk further afield tomorrow and see what else we can get. I've seen a badger set that looks quite promising. Might see if we can get some badger footage, do a bit of tracking, and I'm going to attempt to teach my Sammy to track. Now she's going to be absolutely spot on at tracking. She sees stuff that half the time I haven't seen, and she alerts me to it. So she is Hawkeye Mackay when it comes to things like that. And I'll explain why we're going to do this later on when we do a bit of tracking. But we're going to see if we can track some deer. We've got a bit of a competition going. If we get, there's red deer, there's roe deer, and there's fallow deer in this area. We're going to see if we can get all three, get tracks, get pictures, and get a bit of footage. So the first person out of both of us to get a bit of footage and a bit of a photograph of each species, if it happens, you never know, gets a tenner. Happy days. So I might as well just give Sammy the tenner now. Anyway, again, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in a bit. Catch you in a bit. So obviously we're at Setthorns camping site. Here's the address for you. It's camping in the forest site. Really nice. And here's some other sites. So 15 campsites nestled in idyllic woodlands across the UK, and all of these locations, most of which are in a New Forest. So yeah, this is like a little information stand. Little information stand here. That's the reception and information office. It's got nice little selection of books in there and DVDs. They do a few bits and pieces in there. Milk, a few of the essentials, your toilet blue, etc. A few bits and pieces and some bird food. I bought some bird food this morning and sprinkled it around where we parked up. So this is the entrance part here. Again, I'll put the you've just seen the address, but I'll put the address etc in the information below. But it's just off the road. There's a New Forest Ranger's cottage over there. I always wanted to be a New Forest Ranger. I thought that'd be really cool. I did look at a few jobs back in the day. I'm too old and knackered now, but when you're a New Forest Ranger, you get a cottage as well thrown into the package usually, so that's good. Plenty of information. There's plenty to do around here. There's bike hire and all sorts of stuff that you could do. Walking, cycling. It's really nice. Also, they do something here where you can have a late checkout. Usually you have to be off the pitch like by 11 o'clock in the morning, but you can extend your stay till 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. So that's quite a good little feature. Saves you getting up early and having to muck around and get off site quick and have an extra day here. This is the fire assembly point over here, and it's got lots of different wildlife that you can see in the area on little posters here all over this. Bird life, insects and the reptiles. There's sand lizards here, smooth snakes. They have all the UK wildlife in around this area. UK amphibians and reptiles in this area. So it's a great place to come in the summertime when it's hot. Unlike at the moment, it's a bit cold and windy. So I'll show you in the shop through the window. Don't want to scare anyone. Really nice lady in there today called Jo. Very, very nice lady. We had a bit of a chat to and turn up. But they do everything in there. Pegs and your aquachem for that. Your chemicals for your toilet and cleaning and that. Coffee. Obviously everyone needs coffee. Full first aid centre here as well. Fantastic. And it's won the 2012-2013 David Bellamy Conservation Gold Award. Good old David Bellamy, bless his heart. Rest in peace, my old mate. Whap on my grape nuts. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you around that bit. It's a massive site. It's huge, huge. Takes a while to walk around it. That's the entrance road. Goes right the way down to the back pitches. And you have to have a permit to come on site. They don't mind day visitors turning up, but you have to come on site and log in so they know who's around. But yeah, really nice. So we're going to continue our walk. We've had a bit of excitement, plenty of birds, and we've also seen. So really nice, great site. If you're into nature, into your walks, cycling, bird watching, wildlife watching, anything like that, a bit of photography. This is a great place. I would suggest that you book it very early in the summertime, for the summertime months, because there's I reckon this will get booked up really quickly. But obviously we're nutters, we're here in the winter and we got heating in a motorhome, so it don't really matter. But I'm going to go and find Sammy, because I think she's wandered off over there, and going to see what else we can take some photographs of. It's warming up a little bit now. I'm hoping for some bird of prey action. I think we might come out tonight before it gets dark and go over onto the moors over there and see what we can see. But anyway, catch you in a bit. Right, so there's me giving Sammy a tracking lesson, and she went, "Oh look, there's deer over there." And over in front of us, there's quite a large group of male fallow. Hello. I'll see if I can creep in a bit closer. I've got a bit of footage, but beautiful. There's probably about eight fallow over there. I don't know if you can see them. They're just sort of here, moving across now. But they've just settled back down. We're really in a good position. The wind is sort of blowing towards me, into my face, which is something you need. I've got an incredible sense of smell. Deer. There they go, they're walking across now. Don't you see that? There they go, beautiful. Fallow deer, introduced into the UK, into the forests, for the kings to hunt. The Normans introduced them, but these boys have got big racks, big racks, big group of bucks. Fantastic. I'm going to see if I can get a bit closer, see if I can get you a bit better footage. So don't get closer than this. We've got the wind really in our favour. These deer are about, I don't know, obviously they're used to humans. 15 yards away, looking up at us. How cool is that? They've got palmate antlers, so it looks like if you hold your hand up and look at your hand, you see your palm with the fingers coming off. You see these deer, their antlers are palmate, so it looks like the palm of a hand with the antler tines coming off of it. It's definitely a group of bucks, as you can see. The fallow, the rear end of a fallow, the white bit is called the target, unfortunately, in ghillie terms. They call that the target, and fallow deer have got that nice long black striped tail that runs down between its bum cheeks, really, down between its rear end on that nice white blaze. So they're really distinguishable from the rear end. See if I can creep in a bit closer. And when you're stalking deer, you need to move so slowly. Have your hands covered, your face covered, and move very slowly. Try to just look out one side of your face as one eye. Turn your head slightly so you don't have that predatory form. The two eyes on the front of the head, square shoulders, the wolf-like predatory pose. I'm focus and keep you looking. There's a buck there. He's so close. He's so close. He's beautiful. As I say, we're in New Milton, in the New Forest, and this is herd of fallow. Absolutely stunning. So beautiful to get this close. Winds blowing from the deer towards me, so it's not carrying my scent towards them, so they're quite happy. Being quiet, I'm not being a threat. I've got my shoulders dipped to one side and I'm just looking out the side of my eye, so I'm not looking directly at them. And there you go. That's how close you can get the deer. Obviously these have been a bit habituated to humans because they're around this site in New Forest. But man, look at him. Look at him. Look at that. He's beautiful. Oh, I went to move then, I'll stop. There he goes. Cool, eh? It's a lovely, massive site. Electrical hookups, and that's the grassy pitches over where I've just shown you. It's really nice, and this, you know, this footpath goes right the way through the site. It's a cycle route. They're doing some bridge replacement work by the sounds of it, but it's fantastic. It's lovely. Bleeding windy though. I think it's going to get gnarly a bit later, but there we go. So we've just come out the front of the site now. We're out onto the into the heathland, heatherland. There's plenty of heather about. Great habitat. I think I just got a picture of a stone chat. Look at that. Good view. There is a car park right opposite the site, which you can park up on, obviously. It's a car park. And then walk for miles. Beautiful habitat. I need a Dartford warbler, that's what I need. That's what I want to take a picture of. If anyone can get me close to a Dartford warbler, get in contact with me. And I'll come and see you. I was watching, I can't remember the chap's name now, but he had some fantastic footage of the Dartford warbler. It's just a picture, it's just something I've always wanted to see. I painted them years ago when I was in my 20s from photographs, but oh, what was that? Something just took off there. But I just want a stereotypical Dartford warbler on the top of a gorse bush with the yellow flowers below. Just that little picture would be fantastic. Anyway, look at that. The sun's come out, the wind's blown all the rain clouds away. There's a lot of standing water down the bottom now. Looks very, very wet, but There's a bit of rain blown away over there, it's in the other direction. It's nice to get a bit of fresh air in our lungs, isn't it, babe?
Yep.
A bit of fresh air in our lungs, get out. Anyway, see what else we can see. In for some lunch, and just behind that squirrel there's a pair of gold crests up and about, a tree creeper running up and down next to the birch, nuthatch just flown over, and the camera's on the front seat. I'll come back outside, see if I can get some pictures. Let's have a go. I've literally got you on the wing mirror of my van. The light's going down in front, you can see my face is quite well lit up. I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 gold crests right in front of me, feeding, flying around. Very difficult to get footage of. As I said, they're Britain's smallest bird. They move around all the time, very, very flighty. It's a bit windy today, there's squirrels around, so they're just a bit nervous. So I'm just trying to get a bit of video footage for you, a few photographs. But what a cracking sight. Probably won't do too much more video today. But this 5D Mark IV on this L Series 600 lens, it's blown me away. Blown me away today. Threw quite a bit of seed out here when we first turned up. So we're all sort of feeding around the front of the van. There's some ticks. I think the willow tick come down earlier on. Willow tick come down here, right? And a little feed. Nuthatches, tree creeper. Brilliant. So I'll just keep taking some more photographs and I'll stick them up at the end of the video. I mean, just cobbled together a bit of a video today just to get back into the swing of things after the disastrous few months I've been having. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please keep watching them. if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel. It don't cost you nothing to do so. Press the little bell icon as well when you click the subscribe, and then you get a notification every time a video comes out from myself. But we're going to be in the New Forest for a week or so now. We're going to see what other wildlife we can get on our travels. Weather's not supposed to be too good, but I don't care really, to be fair. As long as I get a break in the weather like this, I can get out with my camera. If not, you'll be getting videos through the front windscreen of Gladys. So again, thanks for watching. You all take care, and see you on the flip side, eh? Laters.